Hi there, today I'm going to show you how to make a quick and easy card for the New Year's. To get started, we're going to use basic black cardstock. It measures 4 inches by 5 1/4. We're going to use the Embossing Buddy. Just lightly go over your cardstock to remove any static from the paper. We're going to use a stamp set called My Friend and this little image right here. The stamp is already on an acrylic block and we're going to use Versamark ink. I'm going to use the grid paper to line up the cardstock, and I'm going to stamp it just to vary the pattern a little bit. So now that we've stamped the images across the top of the cardstock, we're going to emboss with silver embossing powder. So I keep my powder in a Tupperware type container. I like to dip the cardstock in and let it go over the cardstock and then back up, and then you can tap off any excess powder. I'm going to take this over and use the heat tool to melt the powder, and I'll be right back. So the powder is all melted and you can see we have a nice embossed image across the top. We're going to add some rhinestones to these little dangly elements. I'm going to use a pokey tool to lift up the rhinestones and place them where I want them and press them down. Now in the catalog on page 192, there's a Typeset alphabet Bigz die, and that's where I'm going to die cut my numbers for the 2014. And I've already die cut them with the silver Glimmer paper. And I have little tiny parts of the dimensionals on the back. You can save the little outer part of your dimensionals and slice them up for tiny little strips that are perfect for these types of embellishments. I'm going to start with the number 4 and work my way across. So I'm going to place this pretty close to the bottom, probably about 1/4 inch from the bottom and 1/4 inch from the side. And the last one is the number 2. I think my 1 might be slightly crooked. We may have to fix him. Just move him just a smidgen. I'm going to use a greeting from a stamp set called Teeny Tiny Wishes, but I wanted to show you how I store them in the container. So the one that I have out would go right here, and you can see I would have all this open space. These are sanding blocks that no longer sand, but they fill the space nicely. So if you have something that you can put in there, it'll keep these from getting jumbled, and then when you flip it over, it's easy to find the greeting that you're looking for. We're going to stamp the greeting in Black Stazon on Whisper White cardstock. So I'm just going to tap on the ink pad. I'm going to hold it by the ends, set it down, and I do like to tilt it just a little bit towards me and away to get a nice solid inking. I'm going to use this framelit from the Bitty Banner set to die cut the greeting. We're going to add the greeting to the front of the card with dimensionals. And again, the little strip on the side of your dimensionals work great for these long skinny greetings. I'm just going to trim off a strip that I think is about the right length. Might be a little bit long. Oh, look at that, it's perfect. And so we're just going to pull this off. And I'm going to place this to the top left. And then we're going to layer this to Whisper White cardstock. I'm just going to add snail adhesive around all the edges. There you go, a quick and easy card for the New Year's. I hope you enjoyed this project. For more ideas, you can visit me at KeenanCreations.com. Thanks and have a great day.